Okay, let's do this. Welcome back to Danganronpa Trigger Happy Havoc, guys. In the last episode, we did some exploring of the fifth and final floor. And also, Sakura is dead, which is sad. It's very sad. But, let us continue onward without a waste of space and time and stuff like that. I forgot to set my timer like I usually do lately, so just give me a sec. Okay, now we'll have a rough estimate. Anyway, that's right. I need to put away the knife I got from Fukawa. I think the safest place for it will be in my desk drawer. But anyway, is Kitty Kitty really gonna be okay? She can't get into her room. What's she gonna do? Isn't there something I can do? Something I can... As I opened my eyes, I realized I'd fallen asleep without realizing it. By the way, I am still slightly sick. My hay fever isn't the best today, because it's a pretty hot day, so my nose is all stuffed and sniffly and all that stuff, so my voice acting isn't going to be on par, as it usually is. But hey, I'm still getting over my sickness from the videos and stuff that I have uploaded of Final Fantasy XIV's Ladies' Day event and stuff where I'm actually sick. I'm still just getting over that. Dating myself slightly. It's fine. But more important, did I hear the doorbell? Nah. Kitty Kitty? I'll be waiting for you in the dressing room. See you there. Hey, wait! Kitty Kitty! Without acknowledging me, Kitty Kitty disappeared into the depths of the darkened hallway. I know we're not supposed to go out during nighttime, but I can't just not go. Hey, what up? Sorry for asking you to meet with me so late. It's okay, I'm used to it.
Correct.
Indeed. Well then, let me get straight to the point. It's something you can't talk about in front of the surveillance cameras, right? So does that mean... Does this have something to do with whatever it is you stole from Monokuma? Monokuma told us earlier that someone had stolen something from him. Was it you? That's right. So I was right. But what did you steal? I stole this. A key? But looking at it, I could tell it wasn't just any key. It was shaped like Monokuma. It was probably the only key of its kind on Earth. Where did you get this? From the headmaster's room. What? You snuck into the headmaster's room? But wasn't it locked? The lock was broken. What? It was Sakura. She did it for us. She did? Remember what she said in her note? I'm not going to just lay down and die. I will fight you. So Sakura broke into the headmaster's room for us? That's right. So that we could uncover whatever secrets might lay hidden within. She did that for us. She violated the school regulations to help us. She'd already decided to die, so her last act was to defy the rules of this place.
Indeed.
I noticed the room was open after the class trial was over yesterday. But if I just strolled into the room, Monokuma would have noticed right away, which is why I used you as a decoy. So you asked me to meet you at the data center in order to... Correct. I wanted you to draw Monokuma's attention. I took that opportunity to sneak into the headmaster's room, and as a result, I found this key. Wow. Then, what you told me about yesterday, did that come from the headmaster's room too?
Mukuro Ikusaba, the 16th student, lying hidden somewhere in this school. The one they call the ultimate despair. Watch out for her.
Did you find out about this Mukuro Ikusaba while you were in there?
Indeed.
I did find a file in the headmaster's room that talked about her, yes. I don't know all the details yet, but one thing I do know is that Mukuro Ikusaba is dangerous. dangerous?
In other words,
She may very well be the mastermind. Mastermind? But didn't Alter Ego say that the headmaster was probably the mastermind?
wrong.
No, the headmaster isn't the mastermind. I'm sure of that. What? I don't have proof yet, but I have no doubt in my mind. To make such a strong statement without proof, that's not like Kirigiri at all. But if it isn't the headmaster, does that mean Mukuro Ikusaba really could be the mastermind? Anyway, this is the key. This key is the one big opportunity we've been waiting to get our hands on. Now that we've grasped it, we can't let it go, can we? Sure, but I mean, what's this key even unlock?
So,
I don't know yet, which is why I need you to draw Monokuma's attention again, while I go and find out. Wait, so you're planning on sneaking back in again? You can't, that's way too dangerous. And you want me to draw his attention, but we don't actually know there's just one mastermind, right? If there's more than one person watching us, but they didn't catch on last night, right? Maybe we just got lucky.
hey,
Or maybe the mastermind can't monitor us and control Monokuma at the same time. Huh? Like I said, we didn't get caught last night. But as you said, maybe it was pure luck. Which is why we're going to run the experiment one more time. And if we're successful again, then what may have just been a lucky guess will be proven true. As Kirigiri talked, she was calm and collected as ever. I couldn't help but just stand there and listen.
hey,
If it's true that the mastermind can't watch us and control Monokuma at the same time, then there would have to be a period of time where the mastermind is vulnerable. What we need to do is find out for sure if that's actually true, and if we can exploit it. Maybe, but no matter what the reward, the risk is just too high. When I think what might happen if we fail,
why is
I don't think you need to worry all that much, after all. With minimal restrictions, you are free to explore Hope's Peak Academy at your discretion. No restrictions have been placed on our efforts to solve the mystery, am I wrong? Even when I took the key, I didn't break any rules as far as I can tell. But if the mastermind decides to do something, all the rules in the world won't matter. He could just kill us all without second thought.
I
I see. In that case, even if the plan fails, we'll still be able to prove or disprove that hypothesis. What?
correct?
In a moment of crisis, will the mastermind break their own rules or adhere them no matter what? Or adhere to them no matter what? In other words, we gain something whether we succeed or not. Now there's no reason not to do it, right? But
If you spend all your time trying to avoid danger, you'll never move forward.
we know the danger. But if the risk means solving the mystery, we have no choice.
Hey,
Am I wrong? At that moment, I finally realized. I had never seen the slightest hint of fear or despair in Kirigiri's eyes. Her gaze was firmly fixed on the mystery ahead, the enemy standing before us. And with that in view, she just smiled. I can't change how I feel, and wouldn't if I could. Then Kirigiri took something from her coat pocket and held it out to me. Huh? What's this?
it's true.
Consider it a symbol of my determination. Don't open it yet. Only open it if something ever happens to me. If something happens? I'm not planning on dying, but there's always a chance of it. And a death without meaning is unappealing.
Hey,
Please, I want you to hold on to it for me. Fine, I'll hold on to it, just because you asked me to. But I'm gonna give it back at some point. You can be sure of that.
indeed.
Yes, of course. Oh, and one more thing. You can't tell anyone else about what I've discovered. Sure, because there's a chance the mastermind might find out, right?
Indeed.
Well, there's that too. Huh? You mean there's something else?
Well,
It's nothing. Forget I said anything. I can't just forget that easily.
so then.
Okay then. Shall we begin? I'm counting on you, Makoto. I just have to get Monokuma's attention, right? Well, I'll give it my best shot. I'm going on ahead. The rest is up to you. Her curt goodbye was no different from any other time. And like every other time, she moved at a brisk pace as she left. What wasn't like every other time was the sudden knot I felt in my stomach as I watched her walk away. No, everything's gonna be fine, I know it, because it's Kirigiri. Talking to myself helped shake off some of my anxiety, and then I got to work. So I just had a sip of my coffee. Okay, let's do this. Intros. Hey, Monokuma, you can see me, right? Get out here. I've got a bone to pick with you. Then, a few moments later.
Boop, 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 boop. Well, this is a surprise. You being the one to call me out. Hey, by the way.
Huh?
What were you and Kirigiri up to? Going to the bathhouse? Just the two of you in the middle of the night? Definitely a hot and steamy moment, wouldn't you say? So warm and wet, so wet and warm. I bet you guys...
Removed to conform with local and international censorship laws. Conform, sorry.
All over her, didn't you? Not gonna talk, huh? Sure, I get it. Well, whatever. Unlike you, I have absolutely no interest in late-night bath scenes. Because I like to maintain a healthy life of observation, far away from X-rated exploits. Oh, so this is why there's no...
Oh, so is that why there's no surveillance cameras in the bathhouse?
Bullseye!
Or is it maybe because the lens gets all fogged up and you can't see anything anyway?
Sounds like
That's the bullseye to me.
Anyway, you went to all the trouble to get me out here. Now what do you want?
Oh, well, there's just something I wanted to confirm with you.
Whether I'm a mademoiselle or a dude fella? But in the Bear Kingdom, there is no male or female.
Actually, there is.
Seriously? Then, what am I? That's enough. I'll get stuck if I think about it too much. So what did you really want to ask me?
Oh, well, you told us earlier that your precious had been stolen. What's this precious of yours?
Listen, I'm sure this is a silly question. No way it's possible and all, but... Is that seriously why you dragged me out here to ask me? You gotta be kidding me! You gotta be 100 megaton freaking kidding me! You're not gonna ask something useful like how to get the best honey or ursine breeding tips? This is just crazy! Are all prepubescent teen boys as nutty as you? God, you're so annoying. Fine, I'll tell you. It was a key and... that's it.
What was that second thing?
It's a blank, stupid. A secret. Fill it in yourself. Making me trudge all the way out here for that. I'd like to see what's going on in that brain of yours. And the next time you summon me for something so stupid, I'll open up your skull and find out.
Dropping more than a few swear words, Monokuma stormed off. I hope I kept him distracted long enough. Now all I can do is wait and hope Kirigiri makes it out okay. No, she'll be fine. It's Kirigiri after all. I'm sure she's fine. Right? I went back to my room and laid down, doing my best to settle my nerves and get back to sleep.
Ding dong.
No, Monokuma Theater.
Boop, 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 boop.
Oh? Okay, Sakura. Some sort of hack and slash game, I assume? Of references? I don't know. Ah, there's Monokuma.
Oh, he's just dancing.
Dance party. Sakura's Revenge, the game the world has been waiting for. Unfortunately, development has been cancelled. Of course, if enough people buy Danganronpa, who knows? So buy copies for you and all your friends. That's not a game in the series, although I feel like that'd be cool.
This super stylish, super fashionable game was cancelled during development, but it'll start back up again if Danganronpa sells well.
Then you guys have to recommend it to your friends, too! Good morning, everyone! Get ready to greet another beautiful day!
My body feels so heavy this morning. It must be because I was up so late last night. Anyway, I need to get to the dining hall. Sure. Lego. You're 1 minute late, Makoto. How do you explain this? Sorry, I'm not feeling so great today.
You really think a tired excuse like that is gonna work?
Huh? Are you allowed to talk again? I don't recall giving you permission.
Huh? I just thought, since day had passed, it had maybe reset? Sorry, please don't hate me. Whatever my punishment is, I'll accept it. I'll hang a sign from my neck that says, "Bad girl." I'll clean your bathroom with my toothbrush.
If you stop making disgusting comments like that, maybe I can forgive you.
Thank you. I won't make any more disgusting comments, I promise. If I do, you can stuff my mouth full of trash. As long as it's you and no one else, I don't mind.
It's no use. She's disgusting to the bone.
Anyway, where's Kitty Giddy? I haven't seen her this morning.
Not cool. This is worse than being late for lunch, for a date, for your wedding, or for anything.
Maybe she's mad about what happened yesterday and she's not gonna show up anymore.
I can't tell the others why Kitty Giddy might not be here. The best thing to do right now is just keep quiet. Whatever her reason, I'm curious to know what she is doing. I know she's not in her room, so... Oh yeah, you still have her key, right?
Ah, are you looking for Miss Kitty Giddy?
What do you want now?
I'm right? You're wondering where Miss Kitty Giddy is, right?
Do you know where she is?
Well, it's hard to say.
Huh? You don't know either? It's because he doesn't know. That's why he's here. To try and prod us for information.
Hey, don't you hate it when you ask someone what their favorite movie is and they name some indie bullcrap?
I feel like I'm getting wish-lapped the way he changes subjects like that. Thank goodness, it looks like Monokuma really didn't notice. So I guess our plan went off just fine last night. Which could mean... maybe the mastermind can't monitor us and control Monokuma at the same time. Could she have been right about that?
So, was I right? You're looking for Miss Kitty Giddy? Any idea where she might have gone?
We have no idea.
And even if we did know, we wouldn't tell you.
For serious.
I see. Well, fine. Whatever. I don't even care anymore. Sayonara, suckers!
As soon as he was gone, we all glanced around at each other.
So, what was that just now? Does that mean Monokuma doesn't know where she is either?
It would seem that way. You know? Where the heck could she have gone?
Don't you think we should all go look for her?
And how would you suggest we approach that task? Even Monokuma can't seem to locate her. Yeah, how can he not know where she is?
So strange.
Kitty Giddy must have used that key to sneak into some unknown part of the school. But somewhere even Monokuma wouldn't notice? Where could it be? We spent the rest of breakfast talking about where Kitty Giddy could have gone. Afterwards, we returned to our rooms. Free time. Woo! Breakfast didn't help me feel any more upbeat, that's for sure. I feel like this is more than just me staying up late last night. Okay, so we probably cannot hang out with Kitty Giddy. She's probably taken. So who can we hang out with? Where is everyone, is the question. Yeah, okay. So, Hina's in the dojo, Tagami and Byakuya. Let's go to Asahina. That's not the dojo is here. Yo, where you at? Hey, girl.
Even if it's hard, you have to endure. Endure, endure. That's a quote from the famous marathon runner Samuel Wanjiru. But every person's endurance has a limit. Yeah. I think we need a change of pace. And when I think a change of pace, I can only think 50 laps in the pool.
Oh, great. I changed my pace with Hina in the pool. Hina and I grew a little closer today.
Yes, we shall give her a present.
What do we have? We haven't had free time in quite a bit of time. I feel like that would work on Hina, Sakura, and Hagakure. I think the person would work best with would be Sakura, but she's obviously not here anymore. RIP. Sea of Tranquility, huh? This sounds good. Let's give it that.
Whoa, what is this? It's super cute! For real? You sure I can have this?
I get the impression that she liked it. That's good.
Hey, Makoto? I'm so tired.
Yeah, you look pretty tired. What happened?
I woke up earlier than normal this morning, so I decided to do a push-up, sit-up, squat set. I ended up doing 1,000 of each.
Well, that would explain it.
Tired. So tired. I want something sweet. I want those things you get when you mix flour, sugar, butter, and eggs, then deep fry them.
Oh, I know. You want some donuts, don't you?
Don't tell anyone, but there's actually a bunch of frozen donuts in the warehouse. Throw those in the microwave for a few seconds and just imagine. Imagine the warm chewiness of that donut. You know what I'm saying, right? You'd eat the crap out of that, right?
You really do love donuts, huh?
Is there anyone who doesn't? Who on earth, no, who in the whole universe can say they hate donuts? Think about the sensation of biting into a donut. First the sweetness floods your mouth, then the soft dough cushions you. Next you get that hint of egg and butter, right? Your whole body starts to melt. You feel like you're falling into the center of the donut itself. When people talk about the donut effective, that's what they're talking about.
That's absolutely not true.
I can't take it anymore. I'm drooling like Niagara Falls over here. Get out of my way, Makoto, or I got an uppercut with your name on it.
I'm not in the way.
Wait for me, god of donuts.
Almost before she was done talking, Asahina took off like a bat out of hell. Whenever I'm around her, I feel like I'm soaking in the essence of human vitality. That was a good hangout. I like that one. Max skill points. Great. Useful. Definitely have enough skills to use there. After I watched her run off, I went back to my room. I feel even worse than I did this morning. My body feels like lead, and now I'm getting chills. This is bad. I think I might be getting sick. Okay. Hagakure, them two. You know what? We're gonna continue hanging out with, Hina. I actually really like Hina, so she's in the laundry room. Even if we don't necessarily have a present for her. No, I wanted to talk to Asahina. A person's ability is measured by the power they display at the point where pressure is applied. That's a quote from the famous baseball player Kenji Jojima. I think what he means is that you only really see how strong a person is when they're under pressure. I wonder how strong I can really be. Okay, let's go to the pool. Swim time. But don't stare, okay? I don't actually have a swimsuit, just a shirt. And when it gets wet, it's kinda embarrassing. Although I wasn't embarrassed before, but now I kinda am. I wonder how come. I went swimming with Hina, who seemed kind of embarrassed. Oh, she's fallen for the nagster. Oh. Asahina and I grew a little closer today. Yes. I think I'll give her that martial arts thing we were looking at earlier.
Ah, yes, the Queen accepts this royal tribute. Just kidding. Thanks, Makoto. I get the impression that she liked it. Yeah. So hungry. Makoto, help me. I'm hungry.
What am I supposed to do?
I need food. Anything. I don't care if it's a stack of paper. Need food.
Why don't you just eat some more donuts?
I can. That's my secret weapon. For emergencies only. If I kept grogging on something with that many calories, I'd get fat in no time.
So even she cares about that kind of thing. Well, she is an athlete.
Besides, I don't want anything sugary. Right now I want a salty snack.
Like potato chips?
Like ramen.
How's that a snack?
Huh? How is it not? Speaking of which, what's your favorite kind of ramen?
Shoyu, without a doubt.
Ah, good choice. Definitely the most refreshing option.
What about you, Asahina? You're worried about calories and also...
I'm a pork-tastic tonkotsu girl. Through and through.
Well, you don't care about calories at all.
The key element of any tonkotsu ramen is the butter and the extra fat.
So you're okay with all that oil?
Talking about it just made me even hungrier. Maybe it's time. Maybe I can make it to the dining hall.
Are you sure though? I mean, a bowl of ramen has way more calories than a donut.
Who says stuff like that? Are you a real man or aren't you? What are you, afraid? Afraid of ramen? You're pathetic, Makoto. I'm ashamed to know you.
Are you still Hina?
Shut up! Get out of my way! I'm gonna show you what a real man looks like! Or are you gonna stand in my way and suffer the fist-based consequences?
No, I have no intention of getting in your way.
Then don't! If I don't do this now, when am I ever gonna get another chance?
Crying out like a starving raven, Asahina ran off at a dangerous clip towards the kitchen. When it comes to food, Hina is terrifying.
Well, skill and extraordinary focus, oh yeah. Oh yeah, buddy.
I learned my lesson and made my way back to my room. Oh, foreboding music. Free time is over. Ugh, I'm getting the chills. I feel kinda dizzy. I can't help it. I need sleep. Nighttime wasn't for a while, but I felt like my body had reached its limit. As I dropped onto my bed, I felt like I was falling into a bottomless pit. I was unconscious before my head hit the pillow. Well, that's not quite true. I didn't pass out completely. It was more like my consciousness went dim. I weaved back and forth between sleep and wakefulness, which is all to say...
Oh no. Nagi is sick. I was restless.
At some point, I found myself wandering through a strange dream. And within the dream, a voice echoed across the walls of my mind.
I understand.
That voice. It's so familiar. It's
I understand.
It's me.
I understand. I should understand everything. My goal isn't to get out of here. It's to stay here.
Huh? What am I trying to say?
Hope. This is all for hope. And that's why I have to stay. I have to stay here. My dream just now. What? So strange. Huh?
Oh boy. Oh.
Kyoko? What did you say?
Boop, 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 boop. Every day is peaceful. Every day is joyful. Happy days from the time you wake up to the time you go to sleep.
I wanted to make that a song, but it didn't work out.
Wishing only for those unchanging, unending happy days. Days of boredom repeating forever and ever. No abnormalities as far as the eye can see. Life without the tiniest speck of abnormality.
If the world were like that, I'd consider that pretty damn abnormal.
That's true.
Good morning, everyone. Get ready to
Okay. Next day. I think we've been recording for about 33 minutes at this point. My timer says 32:25, so it's good 20 seconds off from the actual recording time. It took longer than usual for me to open up my eyes. I let out a deep sigh to bring myself up the rest of the way. The chills, the aches, the unfathomable lethargy, they had all disappeared in the night. All that was left was me, drenched in sweat. It wasn't just because of whatever bug I'd caught either, it was also the dream I had. What the hell was that? I mean, was it even really a dream? I was desperate to recall it. I scrambled to grab onto the fragments of the dream and reel them up from the depths of my memory. That's right. I remember last night. I came down with a fever and couldn't quite get to sleep. And I heard a voice I didn't really understand, and then... all of a sudden, I was awake. And there was a strange person standing next to my bed wearing a mask. And they were holding a knife. I want to say I fought them off, but I don't actually remember. I felt like my mind had been detached from my body, burning up with fever. I was somewhere far away, watching my body move on its own, and because of that, I don't remember what really happened. But still, I feel like I resisted them desperately, feverishly. After that, things go black again. The next thing I remember... Kyoko was there. I'm gonna start calling her Kyoko from this point onward, because I feel like we've attained that friendship level. But what would she have been doing in my room? What a strange dream. No. Was it really a dream? How can I possibly find out either way? Oh, I should look for some kind of evidence. Well, the knife. Is it there? I open the desk drawer and... Huh? It's empty. There's nothing inside. Wait, nothing inside? That's strange. Because it definitely wasn't before. I'm positive I put the knife I got from Fukawa in here. Wait, that means... The knife they told me to keep safe. I knew it. I just had a feeling. It wasn't a dream after all. But if that's true, this all makes even less sense. Why would someone have wanted to attack me? And who was that behind the mask? And why was Kyoko... What the hell's going on? Well, I don't think I'm gonna figure it out on my own. I should head to the dining hall. Then I can talk to everyone else about it.
Hey, Makoto.
Ah, Makoto. Yep, that's Makoto. Sure as the sky is blue.
Hey, Asahina. Where's everyone else?
You really had me worried, you know? What happened to you last night?
Worried?
Yeah, right after nighttime hit, we all went to get you. We were hammering away at your doorbell, but you never answered. We thought maybe you'd been... you know... I mean, not that it actually happened. I mean, nobody here would want to... you know... So anyway, what were you doing?
I didn't feel very good, so I went right to bed. I had no idea you guys even showed up. But why did you come to get me? Did something happen?
Well, lots of stuff, actually. I'm not sure I can really explain. Let's go meet up with everyone else, then they can tell you all about it.
So is everyone waiting somewhere else or something?
Oh yeah, we all stayed up the whole night.
The whole night?
I lost at rock, paper, scissors, so I had to come get breakfast for everyone. So you got here just in time. Come on, help me carry it.
Okay, sure.
Everyone's in the gym. Hurry up, I'll meet you there.
The gym? Why is everyone in the gym?
And the entire night.
Okay, well, let's see if I can remember my way to the gym, since I haven't really played Danganronpa in a while. Plus, we've been exploring all the new floors, it's like, okay. I think I have a few monocoins, do I? Do I have monocoins? Do I? I have 169, perfect. For any more free time events, let's go! Yeah! Let's do it! Okay, let's make it a 0% chance of repeating. Sure, let's go.
Ooh, chips.
Asahina would like those, so I'll totally give them to her. And we got a free one. Lucky. Ooh, another flashlight. Okay. Another non-repeat. That was weird, but okay. Ooh, what's that? A something with a bird on it. A paperweight, maybe? I don't know. Might as well put all the rest of our coins into this one. Oh, a nice bow. Okay. Is that all? Yep, okay. To the gym now. So it should be just down here, right? Yep. Awesome.
Ah, there he is.
This is worse than being late for your wedding, the birth of your son, and your own funeral all at once. Jeez, to show up now like it's no big deal. You made us stay up all night while you slept like a baby in your bed. Just like Asahina said, everyone was there, besides Kyoko. And then I noticed, they'd formed a circle around something. As soon as I saw what that something was... What the? Before I could catch myself, I'd cried out. Spread out in front of them were the remains of a Monokuma.
What are you doing?
What does it look like? We're dismantling it to see what makes it tick.
Dismantling? But I mean, that's Monokuma you're messing with, right?
Yeah, that's right.
She's not even phased.
Relax, there is no danger. You say that, but... What is this? What are you guys doing? Seriously, what are you thinking? How can you say tearing apart something like that isn't dangerous?
It isn't. What do you want us to say?
Well, I guess I'll handle this. I'll explain what's going on, Makoto. Cause that's how much I like ya. Byakuya found this little fella laying around. Then we tore it apart. That doesn't explain anything. Just before we went to bed last night, I came to the gym to try to talk to Monokuma. I wanted to see if he had any new information about Kyoko's disappearance. And I found him here, just like normal. However, when I found him, he was no more than a regular toy. He didn't react, didn't say a word. You're saying he wasn't moving at all? I waited there until nighttime officially began, but still Monokuma laid there motionless. I gathered everyone up as quickly as possible so they could take a look. Even then, he still didn't make a move. So I immediately initiated the disassembly process.
It was Master's stroke of genius. A chance to find out what made Monokuma tick.
One thing we discovered is that he's quite a sophisticated machine. It's leagues beyond any normal remote control toy. Who has enough free time to invest in something like that anyway? But besides that, what I'm wondering is, why did he stop moving all of a sudden? I thought maybe he'd malfunctioned, but we didn't find any cause as we were taking him apart. So if he didn't break down, then maybe something happened to his puppeteer, the mastermind, something unexpected. I can't imagine any other possibility. Something unexpected.
They were probably so scared of Master they ran away in terror. Or maybe they got sick or something.
But Monokuma made his announcement this morning, right? Who was that if not the mastermind? Oh, I'm sure that's a recording. It's set to a timer and plays as necessary.
That's true. He says the exact same thing every day, right?
Hey guys, I don't think now's a good time for a light conversation. I just found something. What is it? It's what? A bomb. There's one installed in every Monokuma robot, I'm sure. Bomb?
That's super bad. We need to get rid of it.
Roger that. It appears the bomb has a motion sensor. Any sudden movements, it's sure to go off. Motion sensor for serious? I'm starting to get all shaky.
Hey, get it together. You're a man, aren't you?
I'm fine. I'm totally fine.
You're so not fine. You're all,
Oh, I probably should have mentioned. Motion sensor is off right now. Jeez, don't scare me like that.
God, you're like the world's most spineless worm of the century.
Hey, come on. The century's just getting started. Don't call me that Don't call the race already.
Whatever. Just hurry up and put the bomb down. Hanging on to it's not gonna do anyone any good.
Oh yeah, good call. Okay, it's down. Everything's all good. Hagakure put the bomb down, but that wasn't my main concern at that point. My eyes were glued to the Monokuma's remains. He just stopped moving all of a sudden. Was it really because something had happened to the mastermind that they weren't expecting? But what could that have been? When I thought about it, I couldn't help but think back to the night before. So maybe the mastermind is the one in the mask, and Monokuma stopped responding because the mastermind was out doing something? To us? Being attacked by that masked figure. Hey, Makoto? Huh? Don't hurt us. Did you hear a thing we just said? Huh? So that's a no. What are you, some kind of brain-dead farm animal? Sorry. We were saying, since we're done dismantling Monokuma, what should we do now? And we've decided to continue our offensive assault. To try and uncover the mastermind's true identity, we're going to break into the headmaster's room. Really?
Naturally.
Sorry, just had to yawn. Since the mastermind appears to have stopped all activity, now's our chance, wouldn't you agree? But if the mastermind comes back while we're in there, if you're scared, you're welcome to stay here by yourself. Or you'll live in the chicken coop with all the other chickens. You can be chicken number 6. This is a battle, a fight to the death between us and the mastermind. We don't have time to deliberate. Yeah, I mean, I don't want to have to kill each other, or anyone else, but we have a chance now.
Come on.
So, what are you going to do? Are you going to run away, or are you going to fight? You're right. I'll go with you.
It's all
Okay then, we're going to break into the headmaster's room. Everything comes down to this moment. Anything can happen, so prepare yourselves.
I'll follow you anywhere, Master, to all the ends of the earth. Sakura, if you can hear me, lend me your strength.
I can do this. I'm a man. I can do this. I've got the will of the entire universe on my side. We each found determination in our own ways, and when we were ready, we left the gym. Our target was the headmaster's room on the 4th floor of the school. Hi. Hi, everybody. Still haven't found Kyoko.